Today, we're going to learn how Phoenix's Sunray actually works. We'll touch on some interesting interactions and mechanics that'll give you the upper hand when playing as or against Phoenix. I've been in the lab for weeks testing the ins and outs of how the spell works, and today I'll present you everything you need to know. In the comments, let me know if you have any suggestions for spells I should cover next. You probably know Sunray hurts enemies and heals allies, but did you know the amount it heals and damages increases the longer Sunray is cast? Every 0.2 seconds after cast, the overall effectiveness of Sunray increases, resulting in 29 instances of damage, healing, or debuff. Like most spells in Dota, Sunray costs mana, but unlike most spells, Sunray also costs 6% of Phoenix's current HP per second. If Phoenix has a large max HP and is full health, Phoenix will lose a lot of HP from a full duration Sunray. If Phoenix has a large max HP but is already low health, Phoenix won't lose as much HP overall. The HP loss from using Sunray counts as setting health, which is a specific mechanic in Dota. Health altered in this way is not registered as damage. This makes things like salves, clarities, and tranquil boots continue to be active while Sunray is used, and means Sunray is never lethal. Sunray deals damage in two ways. First, it has a flat amount of damage. Simple enough. Second is where it gets interesting. Sunray deals damage based on the enemy's max HP. This means the higher max HP the enemy has, the more damage Sunray will deal to them. This is similar to what we just discussed with the amount of HP Phoenix will lose, but for that one, it was based on Phoenix's current health. For the damage to enemies, it's based on their max HP. So let's say there's a level 1 Bristleback who has about 600 max HP. If we use a full duration level 4 Sunray on Bristleback, that'll leave him with 170 HP, meaning we dealt about 430 damage. Now if this Bristleback with a much higher max HP of 6300 stays in the full duration Sunray, it'll leave him with about 4500 HP, meaning this time we dealt about 1800 magic damage. And again, this is because Sunray has its flat damage, but deals additional damage based on the enemy's max HP. This Bristle's max HP was much higher than the first one, so the damage he took overall was much higher. This makes Sunray especially powerful at later stages of the game against tanky heroes like Bristleback and Centaur. Sunray also heals allies, and it's pretty easy to understand how much it heals because it works in a similar way to the damage it deals to enemies. It has a base heal per second, but also an additional amount of healing based on the max HP of the ally. So like the damage mechanic, if you use it on a tanky ally, it'll heal them for much more than an ally with low max HP. Again, another reason why this spell scales so well into the later stages of the game. If you're enjoying this video, give it a like and be sure to check out the playlist of videos just like this where I go over the in-depth mechanics of tons of other spells. Link in the description. Next is the blind that Sunray applies to enemies, which causes them to miss attacks. Sunray applies a 10% mischance to enemies standing in the beam every second. And the duration of Sunray is 6 seconds, so you might think that you can apply a 60% mischance to enemies, but it's actually 58. But why? Well, remember earlier when we talked about how the effectiveness of Sunray increases every 0.2 seconds and starts 0.2 seconds after cast? Well, that's the same for when the mischance starts to be applied, 0.2 seconds after cast. This means the effective duration for the mischance to be applied is 5.8 seconds, resulting in a max 58% mischance you can apply to enemies. But did you know it's possible to apply an over 100% mischance on enemies if you have the Agnum Shard upgrade? This upgrade allows you to use Sunray during Phoenix's ult, Supernova, and applies a movement speed slow to enemies standing in the Sunray beam. The movement speed slow is 12% and does not increase the longer the enemy stands in the beam like the mischance does. If they're in it, it'll always be 12%. Now for how to apply an over 100% mischance on enemies. First, use Sunray to the almost full duration, then use Supernova. This will refresh Sunray's cooldown, allowing you to instantly use it again. Use it to full duration again, and you can apply a max 116 mischance on the enemies. Pretty cool, right? Just know that if you cast Sunray during Supernova, it'll be on cooldown when Supernova ends. Also, a little trick here. If you want to extend the duration of the enemy's mischance for as long as possible, you don't have to use your second Sunray right after the first one ends. The mischance debuff stays for 5 seconds, so you can wait 4 seconds or so before using your second Sunray, and the debuff duration will get refreshed and continue to grow from where it's at, making it so they have mischance applied to them for a bit longer during a fight. Now for a few other interesting mechanics with Sunray. You can use items during Sunray, and you don't have to churn to use them. Sunray gives 175 ground vision along the whole length of the beam, so you can use it to scout areas like Roche if needed. Cast range items like Aether Lens will increase the length of the Sunray's beam. You can use Sunray to make a sneaky escape with TP. First, use Sunray. Second, use your toggle movement sub-ability. Lastly, use TP. You'll start channeling TP while still moving. This can be especially successful if moving up or down a cliff or off the edge of the map. And the craziest mechanic, I honestly cannot believe this is real, but it is. If you use Sunray, tab out of Dota and subscribe to my channel, you'll win your next ranked game. Seriously, go try it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something new with me.